Welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl Gloria Ununere, all the way from Niger Delta. So you checked your scalp and you saw white flakes, and the first thing that came to your thoughts is this might be dry scalp. Then you started applying oil to treat it. Instead of it improving, it becomes worse. It might not be dry scalp, it might be dandruff. Now let's look at what dandruff is. Dandruff is a condition caused by a fungus known as malassezia. Now malassezia lives naturally in most scalp, and it feeds on the natural oil produced by your scalp, and that natural oil is sebum. In some people, malassezia multiplies rapidly, and when it multiplies rapidly, it leads to irritation, inflammation, and shedding of the skin. That shedding of the skin is the annoying white flakes that you see on your scalp. So I'm leaving the table here so that you can know the difference between dry scalp and dandruff. It is very important for you to know the difference between these two, because you might be treating the wrong thing. That is, it might be dandruff that is occurring on your scalp, but you'll be treating dry scalp and the more you apply oil to treat dry scalp, the more you are feeding this fungus. So it is very important for you to know the difference between the dry scalp and the dandruff. That is why I'm leaving this table here for you to know the difference. So read through and know the difference. Now let's look at what can actually worsen dandruff on your scalp. Number one is excessive oil or grease on your scalp. Then number two is making use of harsh products that will strip your scalp barrier. And number three, for those of you that like wearing tight wigs or tight hairstyles, so these tight wigs and tight hairstyle will trap heat and sweat on your scalp. Then lastly, poor hygiene. Now we've already talked about what can worsen dandruff. Now let me give you the science behind this dandruff. You know, in everything I talk about here, I will always give you the science behind it. Now when malassezia overgrows, it feeds on your natural sebum, that is your natural oil, which is called sebum. And when it feeds on it, it breaks down the sebum into substances that leads to inflammation and eventually leads to itching, and which will now lead to that annoying flakes. So that is the science behind it. Yes, we've looked at what dandruff is. We've also looked at, I dropped a table showing the difference between dandruff and dry scalp. Then we also looked at what can worsen dandruff. So I'm going to leave it like that. How will I tell you what dandruff is and just leave it like that? I will also tell you the solutions that can help you. So let's talk solution. Number one solution is make use of antifungal shampoo. Look out for ingredients like ketoconazole, selenium sulfide, and zinc ferritium. Look out for this ingredient because this ingredient targets the fungus directly. Then number two is avoid oiling your scalp. Like our previous discussion, I told you that the more you oil the scalp, the more you feed this fungus. So avoid oiling your scalp except you're making use of tea tree oil. Then number three is wash your scalp. Always keep your scalp clean. And the last one is exfoliate your scalp using shampoos that contain salicylic acid, because this salicylic acid will help you get rid of buildups. So if you have tried all the solution and it's still not working, please go see a doctor. Yes, very important. Dandruff can be frustrating, But with the right knowledge, you can treat it rightly and keep your scalp healthy. So stop guessing and start treating your scalp in the right way. So thank you for watching me. If you found this helpful, please don't fail to like, comment, share your experience with dandruff if you have one to share, and also share to other people so that this information and knowledge can get to them. You know, when you're ignorant about something, it is very frustrating, but with the right knowledge, you'll be able to tackle issues. So thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.